Today we want to talk to you about the improved version of the Snitch. Actually, we got some really cool comments and input from our first live stream, and we thought, this actually gives us some real-world applications that we would like to test. And one of the most fun, we thought, actually came from
my biggest fan, my mother, Sandy Palmer, had a really great idea. And that was, what if we could use this app to track or to find a leak in a tire, by listening to the air.
Yeah, so it's always good to have a concrete case and to learn how to do this. So what we did is we could see we cannot solve that kind of problem with the current version of the Snitch app. So our programmer, Andreas, he improved on this app. And then Evelina and Sammy, they improved on the dashboard. So we could actually do the analysis phase, because first we need to learn which sound does a tire actually make when it has a hole. And then afterwards, we can show you how this is done. Should we jump into it?
Yeah, and before I wanted to introduce our trusty cameraman today, Simon. You guys know Simon.
Yeah, you know Simon from our other videos.
We're in charge of making really fun, goofy videos. So.
Exactly. So let's jump to the Snitch app. So there is a new version. I'm today going to use the development system. And this is because we have all the newest versions of the dashboard inside of there, where we are still testing and stabilizing. So in the Pocket IoT, one of the main things that was changed is in the sound FFT, there is a bucket count now.
What is a bucket count?
So a bucket count is when you do a frequency analysis, you normally would say, so a microphone of the phone would pick up sound in the range of 0 to 22,050 hertz. Okay. So now you can separate that into buckets.
Okay. So when it reaches a certain threshold, that's a bucket.
Yeah, into ranges.
Okay.
Because we don't want to send 22,050 values every time. We want to reduce this, and that's why we take ranges where we say, okay, from 0 to 2,200 and so forth. So we have configured these buckets. Today I'm going to use 10, which is the default setting, and the lower bound of 1 and the upper bound of 22,050. These are the default settings.
Okay.
Another thing that is new is that in the sound peaks, you can now increase the number of peaks. So if you need more than 5 peaks, then...
Why would someone need more than 5 peaks? Or what is a peak and how is it used to measure things?
Yeah, so peaks are local peaks where the frequency has the most energy.
Okay.
And we basically say, okay, how many hertz to the left and to the right should be blocked so that we don't get all the highest peaks only. And then that's the minimum peak distance. Mm-hmm. And then the smoothing is that you average over a bit of time, so to make it more stable.
Okay.
But today we do not want to use the peaks. We just want to use the FFT. So the next thing that is new is actually on the dashboard. Here I'm on Websto on the dashboard. And this is my 10 buckets. Mm-hmm. Actually, it's 9 because I cheated. I made the 10th as a reference for a later test. So what I want to do now is there's this app. It tests your age based on how high frequencies you can hear.
And I just found out about this today, PS. This is very interesting to me.
Yeah, so the way our body works is that basically, we age. Many people know that you need hearing aids when you become very old. You need glasses to read because your eyes get tired. And with the ear, it is such that the older we get, the lower frequencies we can hear. We can no longer hear the high-pitched sound. And this is what this app or this web page actually does. It shows, or it runs through sound, and then you can
select
hear
when you can no longer hear it.
Exactly. We're going to run it to the end. Can you please start?
Yes, I can.
And it will make a terrible
individual
sound.
Test, and
Yes.
and just a heads up for everyone, you'll want to obviously look down here in the left-hand corner when we do this test. So.
No, I can't hear it anymore.
I can still hear it. I can still hear it. And I can't hear it. But the app can hear it.
Yeah, exactly. So the app was able to follow. If we hadn't taken the last bucket as a reference, it would have gone all the way. So the phone can go all the way to the 22,050. So it has actually quite a good range. And what you saw was that these bars, they were moving one by one to the right as the frequencies were increasing. So now what we'll do is we will show Simon, are you ready?
We will activate our live cameraman. Simon,
we'll go to our live cameraman. This is a compressor, and a compressor is used to, for example, inflate tires or for power tools. This is a very small compressor on a battery, and we've connected a hose to it and a valve release thingy, and
very official term.
yeah, and we've made a hole which we marked.
Yes, I've used this this pointy device here, and I have, Simon, you can show down.
Yeah.
So here's the tube, and then I have actually punctured the tube, and I've made a mark. So the puncture is in between these two purple marks.
Correct.
But we are losing a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, so the pressure, can you please show here? So the pressure, this is the outlet pressure. It is slowly dropping. And this is of course because there's a hole in it. So we'll just pressurize it. Beware of the ears. Super. Okay. No more noise. And now what we'll do is Heather will try to find the leak. And I will tell her when the leak is there.
And you're not allowed to look.
I'm not allowed to look. I will only look at the custom live data chart. In order for me to be able to see it, I need to remove the FFT one, which is low humming noise. There's a lot of that around. For example, 50 or 60 hertz of the electricity installation. The second one is also not relevant because there's the lower the frequencies. This is, for example, cars driving by. We don't want to have them. We also don't want to have high-pitched sound. Can you shortly show that? We have these lamps here in our studio. They make a quite high-pitched sound, so we don't want that. And the FFT7, if you look at the configuration here, FFT7 goes to 14,000. That's also too high. It's outside of the range of the sound which a leak makes.
Okay.
And we've done this analysis earlier, so I hope you believe me.
So Simon, really quick, will you just back up? Because what I want to show everyone is what I have here is I have a phone with our app, and I've got this directional microphone here, which what I will do is I will run this randomly around this hose, and then Daniel, I'll try to trick him if I can.
Yeah.
And Daniel will tell us when I get to the leak, which is located again inside these purple marks.
Yeah, and all this working right now is Heather's voice. So Heather's voice has some frequency in the same range as the leak of the air. So it's better not to talk
I don't know
while
if it's a
doing.
compliment or an insult. Okay,
My
are we-
voice is also
Are
there.
we ready?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna start and let's see if you can detect this.
Yeah, you're getting closer, I guess. Not there yet, quite. Yeah, getting closer, getting closer. Oh yes, now we are relative. Now we must be there. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that was pretty much right on the money.
okay. Was it able to see on the?
We could try again.
Try a new angle. Yes, that's a
Sure.
good.
Maybe
Okay.
from here. Let's see.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah, the phone. You don't need to show the phone, just where the mic is. I think. Okay, let's go. Yeah, you're getting closer, closer. Okay. Now we're very close. Now we must be there.
Yep.
Yeah. So, I mean, now we marked it, and it was clearly visible on the chart where there is a hole in the hose, and otherwise it would be really difficult actually to find, and very tedious. You
Yeah.
need to get close, and it's probably dirty.
Yeah, I mean, I at one point accidentally rubbed this marker off the tube, and Daniel and myself, we couldn't find the hole, so we thought, why wouldn't we let's use our app and see if we can detect where it's at. So
Yeah.
that was funny.
So that was our demo for today.
Yeah, just a simple, fun Friday demo for you guys.
The Snitch app is available in the App Store and in the Play Store, which is also new. Actually, it was previously not available in Play Store and the App Store. It was only in Play Store. Also, it is now available in the US, which was also previously not the case. And so just go ahead, tell us maybe new ideas, which we maybe should try out and analyze if you want. And otherwise use it to find holes in tires.
Or anything else that you can imagine, because I'm super curious to hear about these use cases. I think it's really cool.
Have a really, really great weekend and see you next time.